Next, we just have to get her to Aya. And cat biology, technology, exaltation, and the general cat article. Very nice. So, Moshe.
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Oh, okay. Like, didn't you say that I
I'm in the tech
can talk
club,
to all the time?
Pathfinder.
Oh, that means I have to talk to him now. Goody. So, what about the crew and what mental wellness? That's a good one. Given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. This states that mental disorders are real. Stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not being tired. Um, or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. Two, relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings regardless. Those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you are going through. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different. You can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by MedBay if you have questions. Lexi. Why is she all about mental well-being all of a sudden? I just like having those two at 100%. That's just great. So, email terminal. A message from Bolt Intel on Cat. My name is Rayless. I serve the Ngaro resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the cat that I am certain will intrigue you. I will wait for you in Vault. Please come soon. Okay. And stress tests. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for those kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress tests or anything. Still, well done. I spoke to the Moshe when I happened past Medbay. She left an impression, I must say, patient but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressure of torture and that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Should be sleeping, but worked for 42 hours straight. Chips humming, called it quits to get a little shut-eye. But I'm wide awake here. Figured it would use the time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practice poetry, neither did I. Probably because I don't, but here it goes. Hileas, are you healing us? Or will we regret ever coming? Because the cat are forever bumming our space. Wait a minute. Is that actually good, or has the analytical spheres of my brain fallen asleep? That does have something on it. You know how I'm out here searching for me true purpose? Yeah, poetry ain't it. Hilaire, are you hearing us? Sheesh. And you don't know me, but word is you're looking for our arc, the Lusenia. Is that true? The Nexus leadership's being so tied up with the station, it's like everyone forgot about her. Please don't give up. My foster sisters were on the Lusenia. I've watched for them every day. If they are really out there and not lost in dark space, please bring them home. Praying for you and the people I love, NTL. Not FTL. About Liam's movie. I heard that Liam's planning what Liam's planning. It seems like a great idea, even if things are unsettled at the moment. I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can, Sylvie. And the Brothers McCoy. Okay. I think that's everything. Meet the Raiders on Vault. Yeah, this is the next stop I will have.
Hello, Ryder.
Hello.
Exploring the Exaltation facility brings a Solarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of Exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
No, that's nice. Because that's also something
Thanks,
I
Sam.
thought of.
Nothing more.
The exaltation actually is no different from Sam taking over control over the Pathfinder.
Mission briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
Yeah, he's definitely a threat.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan.
Mm-hmm.
From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Yeah, isn't that a little bit too much, you know? Like going too hard on the problem. It's like, overdoing it a little. Anyway, it does get the job done, but at what cost? Sacrifices are inevitable. Not my style.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
The thing is, the only thing you do is treat symptoms, or you just nuke everything. Like you're either not you're either not fixing the problem, right, which is symptomatic, or you just do too much. In this case, drop a nuke, right? You can always drop a nuke and repopulate, but that process is questionable, right? Works, but it's questionable. And the other thing is train the people there to fight back, right? In this case, you will always have a constant battle all the time. What you want to have is people understand, right? That's what you want to have. You can't make people understand with weapons, because they will probably be an uproar, right? So yeah, there should be a third option. Anyway, but the Archon, he's got an army to pick up. He's crazy. Yeah, I've got my own army. He wasn't expecting us. Well, but now he is.
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage, so long as we play it right. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
Down. Alright. So, any new dialogue options from you, Draggy?
Hey.
Nothing.
We
Good.
can talk more later.
Oh, damn it.
Sure.
Could have, wait a minute. I jumped over the
Fire.
war stories thing. Yeah.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjack scratch its butt?
Actually, I don't
Tell
know.
me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die.
Yeah.
Always works for me.
So, I went through all of his dialogue options. Very nice. And this one is... Wait, this is the med bay. This was crew's quarters. Let's see. Whoa.
Got a minute? I'm in the biolab.
Yeah, I know shit. Like, everyone is anywhere. And this was all about the movie thing.
Liam? You're
Uh,
working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid.
you know,
Got angry a lot.
you have to get your posture straight a
Side
little
effect
bit.
of giving a shit.
Anyway. Need to talk? Should I go? Yeah, we need to talk, probably.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Ket still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
Interesting, but yeah, it's normal problems all the time. People fear change. So, this is really tearing you up, isn't it? Maybe it was how you ask. Yeah, that could be a thing. We are outside that. Okay, we could go for the logical thing, but he is actually a little bit, yeah, outraged. Nah. So, we can't represent everyone. Yeah, that's one thing, but this is really tearing you up. Yeah, it's probably is. Maybe it was how you asked. Yeah, let's go constructive.
Are you sure it wasn't how you phrased the question? Your talk with Jaw was indelicate.
They said as much back on the Force. Another thing I left behind. I wanted this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Of course I like. Did I?
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
Nice. Okay, yeah, that's very sweet. That doesn't seem feasible. Okay, but it's
It's a
still
nice
sweet.
gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. At least you have something to live for? I don't know. Maybe he needs to be cryoed for a very long time. You're a man who cares a lot. Yeah, it doesn't have to mean anything. Hmm. Yeah, but you are someone who cares a lot.
It means your
Definitely.
family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
Nice. So, but he probably has no other stories to tell, does he?
Pathfinder. Sorry if things got strange last time we talked. You're the first person I told about all that.
It's always
really good.
strange, you know. I was honored to hear it. Glad I could. Well, I'm usually glad I could hear kind of guy, but
I know it was really personal. Thank you for trusting me with it.
You say that like I was making logical choices. Thanks for getting it. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
all right. Talk to Liam at the Tavitan on Aya. Or Tavitan. Okay, so I can talk to
Looks like
any.
pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
Yeah, I'd be devastated. Sarah's an adult. Yeah, but still.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
Yeah, that must have been hard.
You raised your sister by yourself? That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
Interesting. But it kind of explains her character a little bit. Yeah, you're too tough for that, definitely.
Come on, you're strong, smart.
She
It'll
powered
take a lot to
through.
keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
I have a good feeling about you, Ryder. I should get back to work.
Oh boy.
Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
It will so backfire the moment you have to decide which one you go. You will have a relationship with, probably.
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, he was there to also get the Angara out of their stasis pods, right? He wasn't really angry. He was focused on the Angara, so maybe he sees not the bigger picture, but he's also not okay with it, probably. But anyway, tell me more about
I
raising
was
Sid.
curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
And where'd you live?
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
Okay, and how did you survive?
How did you keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work. Construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would. Being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. No, let's let her go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Sure. So. Oh, come on. I always want to zab. Zab, 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 zab. Zoom, zoom, zoom. What the? These letters are definitely new. Okay, let's have it. There's Gil
Hey
in there
there.
as well.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Hello, left field. What the fuck? What does that mean? Anyway, why do you ask? Left field, left field, left field. Damn it, I have no idea what that is about. Why do you ask?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you and Sam were cheating at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Spawn, that's good. You just figured this out. Yeah, those who.
It took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, you can still procreate. Yeah, imperative. Yeah, I get it.
So you want to have a child of your own?
I don't know. That's never been a thing for me. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
Okay. I'm sorry. A little. Okay, come on. Like he's always a little like my. The main character also has some kind of daddy issues. All right.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out alright. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
You're welcome. Okay. Any other thing?
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Why?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, you're sucky. It changes everything, but no.
Guess you should have read the fine print on the initiative brochure.
Or read it at all. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
The thing is, exaltation is kind of like the change of the yeah. What did they do? Indoctrination. Yeah. It's but indoctrination is more subtle. So
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my
what?
mind. They're nothing alike.
All right. And no other thingy. So collect all reward. Oh yes, I can just click on X. How many are there now? 750. Yeah, it's 750 credits. That is nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility,
And
I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
okay. But yeah. What about new memory fragments?
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Sarah, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
Yeah. Looks like
We
it.
joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
Oh.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Archie has no dialogue options. So research center, not useful. Strike teams. They may have done by now. At least one or two. Okay, this one dies. Yeah, that's the simple one. Let's put that on another mission. So, PB, on a work.
Ryder. Exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
Yeah, but oh, come on. Now it's messy again. I can't click on it. The strike team window breaks everything. Yeah, they're not Angara. Yeah, they are not Angara. They're just other people, right? It's just the way it is. No.
They're no longer Angara. The Cat changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Okay, I could just go for flirting, or I could ask her about Kalinda, whatever that is.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Okay. So, let's see
Have to
about the whole
admit, when you
flirting thing.
invited me to your apartment, I
Ah.
thought you might be luring me there for something else.
Exactly.
You thought, or you hoped?
Ha. Oh, jeez. Let's just go for
I
hope.
might have been hoping.
That hope had crossed my mind as well. If Kalinda hadn't intruded, who knows what might have happened.
What? Yeah, we would have definitely examined the remnant a little bit. Anyway.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
So, anyone up there? No squad members are here. Oh, wait, data pack? Teams invited me to their regular poker game. I've been practicing, and each wants to be the one to be defraud me. Notes on crew tendencies. Ah, that's the one. Game one. Result took everyone's credits in record time. Vetra says when she gets the card she wants. Every time. When PB finishes shuffling, bottom card can often be seen. Drag might be the easiest to read, but try not to say anything that suggests this. In fact, say the opposite. He gets even sloppier when his ego is being stroked. Cora has yet to bluff, might not be in her makeup. Jarl has real potential. Game 2. Results broke game one's record. Consider easing up on them a little. PB has started checking, but only to check raise. She always needs to be the one pushing the action. Drag things staring at me will tell him something. Think I'll blow him a kiss next time. Vetra's getting upset. She doesn't show it, but it's obvious. Cora still won't bluff. She's too risk averse, even with a good hand. A strong bet will get her to lay it down. Giles' inexperience is an advantage. He's hard to read. Game number 3. Result. I let Vetra hang with me for a long time before dashing their hopes this time. She left very encouraged. Overall mood was improved among the others. If Jarl is still in a hand, PB plays less aggressively. Think she wants him. Jack doesn't know it, but he picks his nose when he's got something. Cora bluff. It was horrible. 2 or 3 hands, Jarl had me sweating. He's only just started, and he's so much better than Vetra. Interesting. Oh, there's the second part of it. Game number 4. Result. Couldn't help myself. Took Vetra down first, still undefeated. I showed all 7 bluffs that worked on Cora. Want to see if I can goad her into playing a loser. Called PB's hand 4 times. Maybe she'll start slowing down. Doing all this just to change things up. Getting bored. Scared of Jarl. Start slowing down. Sweet. Game 5. Result. Yawn. Easy money. Jarl is clearly better than everyone else, especially Vetra. Plan worked. Cora actually bluffed once. It was horrible. She was so uncomfortable. Vetra played much cagier after being destroyed last time. I'm going to keep telling her she's dangerous. It's more fun when she's in a good mood. PB doesn't seem to care. I've demonstrated that I know exactly what she has. She still bulldozes away. I keep flashing the red cape. Drag could learn a thing or two from Jarl. Number 1. Stop talking all the time. Jarl barely speaks, so he doesn't give much away. Number 2. Stop eating and drinking. Jarl never eats or drinks while we play. He stays focused. 3. Stop picking his nose. Jarl never picks his nose. Think I have these chumps down. Next time, maybe I'll play with my eyes closed. But then you won't notice if they do anything or not. So, but this is interesting. Maybe they do start